120 NLP. Here we come. More LP than that. 121. 130. I don't think you can get one LP at a time. But gosh darn it, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Mm -hmm. Oh, Mega Funk SA. How's it going, man? What's SA stand for? San Antonio? SA Apparel? Old comedy form. Usernames are like tattoos, right? Permanent reminders of temporary feelings, kind of. McNeed, how's it going, man? It's maybe not that much. You could change your username, right? If you didn't like it. But sometimes you can't, right? Sometimes you get too into the username. It just becomes an identity. It's how you know people and stuff like that. But people did like lose friends because they changed usernames and just people don't recognize them anymore on the new game they moved to. Get lost. First time ever watching a stream? Mark Dark? How's it going, man? Oh, that's the worst. When they put HS or Overwatch or LOL. Oh my god, there's so many names where they got the LOL still on their name. They don't play League of Legends anymore. Awkward. But they can't change it because then they got to move all their contacts. It's just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I guess eventually you can get it changed. Especially if you're a content creator, you got to do it at some point, right? I'd say with Hearthstone lately, there's a lot of people getting the HS removed. Trying to figure out ways to do that. How's my night been? Pretty good. There was a huge storm. So we had some power issues, but we're good now. But we had some electricity issues. Yeah, like 45 minutes. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. But it was going to take longer. I even tweeted out, like, I was like, I guess I'm not streaming today. Sorry, guys. And now we're streaming. Okay, am I playing? I'm playing Teamfight Tactics. Trying to become the best Teamfight Tactics player in the world. I started like a couple months ago. Started like 1.5 months ago. And it's been tough. It's not an easy game. There's a lot of variance and there's a lot of different decision points. So it's been pretty slow going. But I feel like I'm breaking through some walls right now. Making some progress. But yeah, pretty soon in this game, they're coming out with a new set. They're coming out with set 5.5. So it's going to be a bunch of new units that nobody knows how to use. So it's kind of like a good time to get in on the ground floor. So I'm trying to get in, trying to like learn a lot of the fundamentals and a lot of the basics. And then when the new set comes out, hopefully I can try and qualify for tournaments and do things and stuff like that, you know? This is all just getting ready. Getting ready for when the new one comes out. And then on the new one, that's when I want to try and actually do stuff, you know? We ever gonna get a game though? Is anybody? Is this a dead game? Does anybody play it? I've been queuing for 5 minutes. Where are the competitors? What drew me to TFT? I know a lot of people that play TFT, so that's kind of what brought me into it. I know Admirable and Frodan really well, and so when I was like kind of depressed and didn't want to stream Hearthstone, they were always in this Discord channel just screen sharing TFT, and I'd pop in there and just kind of like watch them play TFT and hang out a little bit, and seemed like fun. I don't know, so I started trying to get good at it so I could play with them. And then I'm hooked, you know, as soon as you start getting into a game. For me, that's always the thing. Like, it's hard for me to get into new games, but once I'm into a new game, I accidentally make it my entire life. So it's just, it's horrible. I get addicted so fast. So fast. All right, we got a game. Oh yeah, everybody's on the new one. I heard it's not even worth it really to grind the PBE because so many things are going to change that all the stuff you gain for the most part is going to be pretty irrelevant. But I do want to start checking out the PBE as it gets closer to release date. I stopped playing Hearthstone. I'm taking a break for at least one expansion. We'll see. My plan is to come back eventually, but I think I'm taking one expansion off. I've never taken an expansion off a Hearthstone before. So it's scary and weird, but I want to try and take one off. Do other things. I'm a really all or nothing kind of person usually. If I was still playing Hearthstone right now, this would probably be the only thing I could focus on. And it's like, I just want to focus on other stuff. Look in this bow. He didn't even go for it. He was just standing there. What's up, Will? How's it going, man? Yeah, I have a really hard time just doing something kind of to do it. I feel like it's a waste of time if I'm not putting all my effort into it. And I don't enjoy it. But at the same time, it was something that I didn't want to continue putting all of my effort into. I've just been doing that for so long, and it's like, I just want to put effort into anything else at this point. Ooh. I have to take this bow off this, though. Because you never want to play Vlad with a bow. I guess you could play Titan's Resolve on Vlad, but likely I'm going to be trying to make some sort of item for this Yasuo. Bum, bum. Does anyone have tons of bows out there looking like they're going to contest my Yasuo? Doesn't look like it. I want to pick up this Legionnaire, though. Don't get gold, but steal the bow, get the Legionnaire. So now if I get like a Renewer opening, I could go like Titan's Resolve into like Dawn's. We're keeping the Vlad. ER's fine. It just means I'm probably not playing Yasuo comp from here, which I think is also pretty fine. You can't play Yasuo unless you're like slamming something and getting a win streak currently. So I'm not like hard set on doing it. Yeah, Nico's. He's probably gonna try and play Katarina. Cavaliers, probably not forgotten. Ooh, 2 swords over there. Oh, I got the second bow. All right, I could slam RFC on Vlad, I guess, and try and play Yasuo from here. I could do that. Or we could play Titan's Resolve and then try and play towards Dawnbringer related stuff. It's probably... Am I really playing RFC Vlad? I mean, what else am I gonna do with all these bows, you know? Don't need to slam versus this guy. We win no matter what. I want to buy these Victors. But I only have 3 gold. So I think I'm buying the Zig Spare. Dead. Alright, what are these items doing? If I'm going Dawns, I'm going to need War Monks. So it'd be like Titan's Resolve, slam the belt. If I'm going Yasuo, I don't need the sword anyway. Oh, if I peeled the bow off the blade, this would be so much easier. Now it's a little awkward. What are people doing? GA. He's not trying to play Cavs then. He's trying to pivot. We need to slam. I'm gonna slam. I think I might lose this if I don't. The Hecarim's gonna be hard to get through. It's like my Vlad would have probably died. I'm not playing Yasuo. I think it's too weak right now. To just put RFC on 1-star Yasuo compared to this. Just try and save my life win rounds. Let the comp come to me. Four Nightbringer? We're huge. I guess I do kind of want Vlad Flag growing against a lot of these right side people. I need to try and make 10 if I can. I want the Renewer as my next unit. Because it complements my 2-star with items on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd give up some pairs. This is my next unit is this Renewer. I'm giving up the Sejuani pair. Sejuani is one of the weaker 2-cost units in the game anyway, so it's not like she's going to be all that powerful if we hit her. She'd be alright, but that's something I'm griefing my econ for. We'd like to get a belt so that we can get a Warmog so that his Renewer trait activates a little bit harder here. He doesn't have the Renewer trait in right now, but we're going to level up and put it in after this. Other than that, we could still play Yasuo from here by getting more bows. So I could take the bow and play Yasuo. But my priority is the belt and building up the Vlad because he's 2-star. You just play around your good stuff. Boom. Now he's got tons of extra bonus health that he gets healed from the Renewer synergy that we're adding in right now so that he gets all that sweet, sweet healing. There's 2 Kha'Zixes, 1 in each corner. Those look murdery. I haven't played that guy yet. Alright, that's scary. We got to worry about Pancho over here. Okay, we versed an easy guy. Well, he's got Heck too. He's not even that easy. I kind of overclumped for this Heck too as well, trying and keep everything together for the Kha'Zixes. Kha'Zix does double damage if things are isolated and alone. So I moved things out of the corners and kind of clumped them up the middle. They are a little bit more vulnerable to Hecarim's AoE and other AoE effects, but there's typically not too many AoE effects at the earlier stages of the game, though. We could play Cavs from here, but there's 2 people with Hecarim too. So you can see the Warmogs and the difference that makes with the Renewer. He not dying. Vlad does not give a hoot about your damage. Nidalee's broken. We could drop 2 Nightbringers here for the skirms to play around Lee Sin and Nidalee better. I want to be making 20 if I can. So this could help me do that. So 5, yeah. That's out of here. This is never coming in. This is out of here. And then this is out of here if we win. This is out of here if we lose. And then we bow the Nidalee. Nidalee's got dodge chance built into her kit, so she can dodge auto attacks but not dodge spells. In the early game, a lot more people have auto attacks and a lot less people have spells, so she dodges more things. And she's very annoying. It does a lot of damage. And you can see her just absorbing damage here from these auto attacks, where they're just dodging. But she's just not really that fair. So if you have the opportunity to play her, you usually should. Here we go. We 5-streaked. Power of Vlad 2. He's nuts. We keep the Yasuo because we still might play Yasuo. We have a bow. Next unit should be trying to be Dawnbringer for this Nidalee, I guess. But we're not really sure. I have to level up soon and put another unit in at 3-2 usually. I'm probably gonna do it 3-1 since I'm on a win streak. But so I need to think about what's my 6th unit gonna be. How do I make 6 units make sense here? And that might mean I'm taking away things to add other things. But I think it's just a big Dawnbringer. This is a really awkward 6 synergy to add. Better Renewer, that's also a Dawnbringer. So now we have another synergy we could add in when we level up somehow. Move 2 things. Trundle's better than Cannon. I could add like Knights in instead of Dawnbringer. Is probably fine. Knights synergize well with my Renewer and my tanky stuff. Now how do I make 30? I think this is a strong enough board for this stage. 3, 4... And in pairs, we want to keep it, we can keep it. I guess I took out the Renewer for the Knights, but... maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I do want Renewer in. If it's gonna be Renewer, it's gonna be this one. I don't know. I don't know if this is better or not. Ooh. Shadow, let's whisper, and then Nidalee? This is a really powerful unit in the early stage too. Maybe it isn't Knights. I don't want to get Renewer in. Riven does a lot of damage in the early stage. Try and keep them a little bit close together to help ward off some Kazakhs here. I have a lot of Dawnbringers. I could start leading that direction pretty aggressively. How many... There's not too many Dawnbringer players out there. And we have really good Garrett items. I need a Jeweled Gauntlet to make use of this very well. But yeah, Dawnbringer is kind of a bait because if you don't get the Garen, it's pretty sad. We are real rich. I still haven't played the double Kazakhs guy, huh? I just played the 6 Forgotten guy. The guy smashes. The Zyras are a lot of times in the left on this board, looks like. Try and line up a bit like this. The Zyra's going through as few units as possible. Should be close. Achandel's not alive to steal stats from the A-bomb, but Vlad's already at full stacks. I'm looking for sword, I'm looking for rod, I'm looking for glove. Sword would make Shojin right now. Rod's on an Ivern? That unit's nuts. Want that Ivern? Want the glove for Jewel Gauntlet? Oh, I don't want any of this trash. Fudge. Look at the Chalice, like worst case now maybe. He's a Dragon Slayer for now, so he's very powerful on my board. So that's kind of why I took him over the other one. Both items were doo-doo for me, but At least this one I can kind of use the unit a bit, you know? That Dragon Slayer get that bonus AP on my Vlad. And Mordekaiser is just a standalone really good 4-cost unit. All the Zyras are still on the left. Where's Assassin Man? It's coming down here. I'll have Vlad just eat that bug. Ooh, I'm not well positioned for Karma. He doesn't have the items in the Karma. I did not see the Karma when I was looking around. Come on, get the heal. I feel like I got kind of screwed on that one. I mean, I play him more too if you give it to me. If you wanna do me like that game, we'll play him more too. I could play A-Bomb from here. It's kind of contested. Kinda contested. 3 people playing A-Bomb. One guy playing Assassins. This guy's pivoting out of A-Bomb into Karma. This guy's... looks like he's riding it all the way through. This guy's riding it all the way through. Yeah, these items on a Mordekaiser go Rangers from here too. That's a play. I get a Deathblade. He almost dodged there. Oh my god, it lived. Another Nightbringer. Another Dragon Slayer. We're just missing Pantheon for the last Dragon Slayer. I'm confused. What are we playing? The old Skirmisher Renewer Dawn Dranglers? Another Cloak. Blue buff? I should roll a bit. Nah. There's a Rel. And a Nidalee. Huh. Not to release into... Lead wins. He dodged. Oh. No rods. We're in trouble. I don't really have a good real damage dealer. I'm going Mord carry at the moment. And trying to make it to something better at the next level. But we're looking Little item light. Can't play Yasuo, can we? Not with items like this. It looks like I have to get to level 8. And 4 1-star Dragon Slayers, Rel, and Elysian. 4 skirmishers in. Good morning, Elena. How's it going, man? Oh, the Banshee. Banshee's kind of annoying. We got it off the Kled, at least. Oh, wait, the Diana didn't even ult. Okay. I need that Aphelios with a sword. That's some direction. See ya, Nidalee. There's a new sheriff in town. We go? Should probably go. Can't get my hand of vengeance on him, but who cares? We're dropping 2 Dragon Slayers, right? I don't have 2-star Pantheon or Trundle yet, so... I just needed to get my economy back up a bit. A little poor. Yeah, Mystics seem good this lobby. God, we have so much worse stuff than him. And we're almost winning. The Philios was hitting him with the tickler. Could just play Viego, because it's a Viego. A bow. Can't do that. Ba-da-ba. Darius. He's an invincible killing machine, except for the fact that the hurricane allows him to attack around the Darius and kill the Aphelios. Ooh, we needed this.
The coven has eyes everywhere. I have to focus, but I can't stop smiling.
Dude, Viego, go away, man. Four Nightbringer, 2 Mystic. Feels bad. I'd like to have less Nightbringers, more Mystics, and more Rangers, but game sucks. At least we got Rageblade, though. The Aphelios can actually kill things, potentially. How am I selling this Rel, am I? I sell this Rel? We'd play it, we'd play it. I'll get you out of the sell bin. I can make 10, though. Ooh, that's the ticket. Now I need to get the 4th one. Well, that was easy. It's gotta be decent. Be a rel. You picked a Rel because it's Rel, or do you have a Surgy mind? I picked a Rel because what the Rel, man. No, Rel's just really good, right? Tanky. Before you get the 4 Rangers set up, you need a lot of tank. I want Shojin. Liz. Bum, bum. Eshko Burr. Chain Infinite CC Ash Shojin 4 Ranger Burr. Do I want the Kindred 2 instead? Don't want to go for that. Nope. I think I make it. I have 1 star, but I think I make it. I might not make it. I'm looking around. There's some sharp dressed boards out there. Oh, I'm in bad position for this karma a bit. Oh, this Nidalee. Kill the Nidalee. Save him. It wasn't even close, dude. I was a bit intimidated by my positioning there. I had a lot of clumping. You want to try and avoid the clumping as best as possible in that matchup. Does it go 9 Ed Tarek? The dream? At 38 life? 68 gold to go. For the Go 9 plan. It's bold. Have verse him already? I versed him way earlier. I could verse him again. I might want to do a... Wait, is he switcheroo? He's not switcheroo. Okay. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Got Zephyred, but ain't no thing. Almost. Nope, not fine. Man, I missed that Zephyr when I was looking around. Now we don't. Now we don't go 9. Or do we still go 9? I could hit Darius and Kindred, probably rolling. No Darius or Kindreds on any boards. If I roll, I like definitely get Darius and Kindred, right? And we secure top 4 probably off that. If I go 9, I might be able to get first. But like my items are not first place material. We got the B team items in, man. We're rolling. We don't have the items to go first here. We don't have the items to go first. Roll it down like a coward. I'm not gonna play Tarek, am I? Didn't hit anything? Oh, did I just sell a Kindred? Oh my god. Oh, I thought I didn't hit anything for a second. I did hit one thing. I upgraded the Varus. Split. Where's my Darius? I didn't sell the Rise pair. I got the Rise pair still. I sold the Kindred pair. It's much worse. Don't underestimate the atrocity. We don't need Ash for damage. It's Trap Claw. Utility. Could have had like Viego 7 by now. Well, that's not lucky, guys. That is what we call the opposite of lucky. I spent like 100 gold and gained nothing. We were in a very favorable spot to win this game, or at least do kind of well. No, we lives in one. It fit. This game sucks. That's so unlucky. There were no Dariuses taken or Kindreds taken, by the way. And only one guy has Rise. What the f... It's so bad. Very spread out. Our cheeks are spread for this guy. So this karma's not going to get big AoE value. So he should be clean. As long as Nidalee doesn't solo our carry. Nidalee? Nidalee, why? Why Nidalee? Okay. Darius doesn't lose to Soraka. Easy. Alright. We did it. We managed to get out of this low roll trash.
I believe in the future of dragonkind.
Can't even buy it. Ba-da-da. Arma guy. Zyra guy. I can't beat either of these people. I can't win. They're too strong. Ooh, this was not the place for this Aphelios. Oh no. Alright, it's doomed. I could probably beat this guy ish. That didn't happen. It's the other guys that I could never beat. But I had like pretty suspicious items, and I missed like really bad, like aggressively bad. Mm. Would that have gone better if we went to 9? I don't know. Would I get the units? It all depends on if I get the units. I think I'm less likely to get them at 9, but I would have a Taric in play. So that'd be sick. Be Taric chilling. It's you need to have, I think, 23 gold at 9 or something. I don't know. Admirable told me the data once. There's a break point where like 9 has higher odds than 8, but the cost of gold to get to 9 is very large. So they're like 10 to 15 gold at 9 versus 90 gold at 8. And a lot of the times, if the unit you're looking for is not in the pool, staying or not taken out of the pool, staying 8's a lot better for chances of getting it. I just needed 1, dude. I appreciate that, Zoe Immortal. Thanks, man. Does the amount remaining in the pool impact the odds for 8 versus 9? I don't know. It's harder to get when there's less in the pool. But it's harder to get at both. So theoretically, it should affect them both pretty much the same, right? Mm-hmm. What's up, TCS nerd? You're doing well too, man. Oh, and I missed a sub. Aiden Kigo, welcome to the Matt Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And Adrian, son of Adrian, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Welcome to the Matt Cave Team Thing. Glad to have you here. It's hard for me in this game to announce subscriptions and stuff like that because just a lot going on. Hard to look over. Unlike Hearthstone, where I have like plenty of time to read everything, you know. Do I play actual League? Nah. I'm trash at actual League. I play Braum at like bronze. I'm a bronze normals Braum main. Play Brand sometimes. I usually lose a bunch and then win a bunch, then lose a bunch in a row. I usually just play with like friends. That's about it. I've never really played. I don't know what all the champions do. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, there's only 31% chance to find a one Darius? I guess that math probably changes a lot when you factor in the 2-star volley bears and such that were out there. I needed people to take the gosh darn Viegos out of the pool. I should have just took all the Viegos. Why do I rock the River Sprite? It's a classic. The best one. Although there were some, I was looking through them. There was one that I thought was really cute. The monkey on a barrel. That guy's pretty cute. I might have to get that one. But the River Sprite's pretty cool. I don't know. A lot of the other ones seem like overdone. I like the casual elegance of the River Sprite. How hard is this game to pick up? It's not too bad. There's hyper roll mode, which makes it a little bit easier to get into. I don't know. I've only been playing for like a month. Ooh, Draconic. Ooh, Draconic again. Could play Nocturne as well for a while, so I want to hold on to Assassins. Cavaliers. I have so much money. Should probably just be making money. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I can keep the Ash? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I sell all this? Go to 10. This way I get to keep the Ash in case for Draconic later. I don't want to buy these. I could just pre-level. Guess I'm not trying to win anyway. I want to make sure I lose to Mr. Juicebox. Yeah, that probably beats me. I have no front line. I should lose to anybody. Maybe we'll kill a unit on the way out, though. Boom, kill the unit. Huge. Morellos. Ooh, sets. Now I'm just missing that Udyr that I had to get rid of to make one interest. Otherwise I'd have it. Right side Kazakhs. And left side Zyras. But we are staying left. What's up, Swishface? What's up, Lieutenant Red Panda? How's it going, Senate? Yeah, the power wasn't working really. But I didn't think I was going to stream. But I came back. Oh, we're here. What's up, Elite 666? I am trading life for money.
Here ends the age of dragons.
As we all do. I think Draconic's a good way to start. Yeah, I think Draconic's really powerful. Really powerful. You can get it before 2-5. It's super good. Even sometimes after that, if your other board pieces are really strong at certain stages, you can just field it for a little while. The Draconic units are pretty resilient for their effect. Like, they're not bad. Even though they're not getting a synergy that gives them anything additional. Like Ash and Udyr too, both just kind of good. Iris pretty good. Set kind of sucks. Have his sword and the Morellos. And then Ash will soon be a 3-star Ash. Just you wait. Ooh. That's pretty big actually. He's playing Forgotten. He's not playing Rangers. Oh, wait, shit. That's the wrong guy. I meant to put it on Ash. I'm trolling. My goodness. Oops. Wow, that looks confusing. Yo, maybe it's just the truth. He involves himself in all the kills very aggressively. I mean, it does not work well with this item. With lowering his damage. This is the ability damage that gets nerfed. There's actually no anti-synergy. Maybe this is just the truth. Huh. If we win, we can make 30 here. And we'd be really rich. We could also fix this. And we have no Morello user. We could put Soraka in to get a Morello user. And then we can always make 30 this way. We don't even have to chance it. This way we're always rich. Not just rich when we win. But sometimes we get hurt. But we might have been him just getting hurt anyway. Like, I don't think we're beating this guy. What does my level 6 board look like? We're about to level up and add another unit, and we need to figure out what that looks. Well, it's just the Draconic unit, isn't it? Yeah, and then we need to synergize with the Draconic units a bit better than what we're doing. I might use this just because it's a good holder of the Morellos, so it works with my item. Bachelor. I can always take out the Ranger for something better too. Skirmisher. Oh, 40. Is anyone playing Skirms? Not a lot of people playing the Skirms. Got the Dracon again. Let's go. Yeah, if I find a Pantheon or a Trundle to put in over this Gragas, maybe I could make a Skirm and have 3 Skirms that way. We might be playing Skirms. Not a bad loss. That guy's board's nuts. And we're fielding Draconic. We were kind of waiting for our power to kick in.
I bring swift death. The harvest is upon us.
Give Ash the zoomies. I need more frontline is what I need though. Instead of this. We have enough attack speed now that we don't need this anymore. So this needs to go and we need to get another frontline in. I need that Pandal Truntheon sort of stuff. Ow. We need a better front line and less rangers. Frontline upgrade. That is exactly what I'm talking about. It might even be better just to play Udyr instead for now. So I just need more tank. We need Ash 2 is what we need. I don't know if I want to go too much lower. I'm probably going to have to level up and put another unit in play. You don't want to roll with the Draconic. We need the money to just kind of come in, but give a spatula. Ba, 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 ba. Could have went for like Shojin, I guess. No, we can't. With spatula. I thought I had the tier. Could have went for Revenant Spat for later would be the best, or Dawnbringer Spat for now might have been kind of good. I'm going for Renewer Spat because I think it makes me the tankiest. Giving health regen to big brawlers is really good. Rise. Yeah, I'm gonna level up. Get Rise in here. Lux. Get rid of this. Garbage. And then make my highest health unit a Renewer. 1750, 1750. No set. He's got Ash 2 and Zyra 2 and A-Bomb. Jesus. We can't play Karma from here. See how hard it would be to play Karma from here? I'm trying to play some AD comp, but we are way understaffed here. All right. We are rich, though. We got that going for us.
No one escapes my bow.
Maybe this one will have the Ash, and then everything will be fine.
The trolls are going to war.
In.
I sense fear. Afraid of the dark.
Let the bloodshed begin.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
Am I not? Am I pivoting into assassins? Is that real life? This late at 4-1? Seems bad. Seems like not a good idea.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Okay. One and Ivan. I'm dead, man. Unless we get really lucky.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Why there's so many eggs everywhere?
Giggle should do the trick.
We found something. It's not good, but it's ours. And boy, does it have a lot of work to go. Kindred's a start. Yeah. We're working on getting the Draconics out. Ooh, there's a relic of the past. He built this great economy that got us here with 11 lives, you piece of shit. You didn't think about 2-starring all that time? We had Draconic in since 2.5. You didn't think maybe we'd like 2-star you? No? Just give me 30 sets. Doing 4 Ranger Volley Ivern. And then this has got to be probably better. We need the tank. Unfortunately. And then that can go on the Volley Bear. Then we can put this here. Then we have another Morello's, unfortunately. Oh god. Positioning's not great here. I actually only getting 1 buff. Took me a minute to figure out what units I wanted. I wanted this 3 redeemed, I think. Ooh, she's out of the Kindred on. I think we had a chance here. If I was able to identify this and spend this gold fast enough, we had a chance to get 7th. There's still no overcoming this 50 health difference from just the early game, dude. That wasn't a good one. I was too dizzy. I couldn't figure out where to go. I thought Deathblade plus Zeke's Bleaks would be a lot stronger. And unfortunately, it was on a 1-star Ashe the whole game. I thought it was going to do a lot of work because Deathblade's one of the highest attack damage items, and then Zeke's is one of the highest attack speed items. So in conjunction with one another, I thought that was going to hold my life total a lot better. I was just getting beat up still. I don't think I had 1 2-star frontliner, right? I had Gragas. My frontline just was not good enough. I had Gragas and Set. I had Gragas 2 and Set 2. Actually, I had a really early Set 2 because my Draconic Eggs gave me a bunch of sets. I mean, Set is terrible. When your Draconic Eggs give you any other unit, it feels better. Udyr 2 feels better than Set. Ah. Rough. Is carry set ever still a thing? No. They nerfed him and then they recently just buffed him to try and make him a little better, but he's still not good enough. I legit think Set's worse than Udyr. I feel sad when I get sets from my Draconic Eggs. I needed to roll, man. I needed to go down. I had like 10 extra gold over people when I was ecoing. So I could have just rolled 10 gold away and 2-starred something. I was so greedy. I should have just rolled 10 gold. At 3-2, I should have rolled 10 more gold. And just trying to see if I complete something. But I was like, I got Draconic. I'm going to just wait for my Draconic units to grow. And they never grew up. They were still little. Do I still play Hearthstone? I'm taking a break for this expansion. I'll probably try it again in the next expansion. I just want to take a break from it. I have the GA. Powerful item. Dun, dun. I should put this in, maybe. If I get a tier, I want these Lissandras. If I don't get a tier, I don't really want them. Yeah, I'm probably selling this and buying the pair of Udyrs. Don't get gold. Cloak. Oof, didn't get the brand in time. Too slow. I have a 2-star unit. I have all these pairs that I kind of want to just chill with and wait for them to complete one for my level. That guy's got a Catarina too! What the hell? A Catarina too? He's cheating! How do you get a Catarina too? He's got hacks, man. I'm down for Hurricane. I want to keep this Udyr though. I want to go skirms maybe with these items, but like now these units are saying not skirms. We'll come back for him if it's the thing to do. As long as I'm not verse... I don't know, I think I can probably beat everyone without slamming actually, so I can stay flexible. Everyone except Katarina 2 guy. I don't know, there's some like Lee Sins and stuff out there. I might have to put some items on. I'm putting items on. I'm too scared. I might have had this guy. I have 3 2-stars. He has 2 2-stars. One of his 2-stars is Vayne. No, I think I made the right call. I think I made the right call. Warwick's a dangerous one. Oh my god. Why is nothing dying? Come on. Calista, why? I'm glad I put the items on though. We might not have killed anything if I didn't. Alright, my board is disgusting. And I'm lose streaking. This gonna be well. I'm gonna probably keep losing. There's a Katarina 2 guy. People in this lobby, man. All right. Well, this guy's dead. Yeah, he murdered like most people. We faced the hard people already. We're good. Just full corners so our Callista doesn't get sniped by assassins, and I think we're fine. I want to pre-level, but I also want to buy brands. I'm not looking to play any 3-cost units, really, in this. I don't want to contest the guy going to assassins. He's got a Katarina too, so I don't want to play Sins. Dude, we just got really good item positioning. With this many 2-stars, I think I can play Rangers. Would be my 3rd time trying to play Rangers in a row. I like Rangers. I want to level, put in a unit, and still be at 10 gold if I can. If I level, I go down to 3 gold. Here's 6, and I put in 1 gold unit, and I have to win. I don't know. I think we beat the people at the bottom without the Katarina 3, without leveling. I'm going to try and greed it. Make this IE, though. I can hold on to this brand pair. So that I'm potentially able to get in that AE bomb a bit easier. But I'm being a little greedy. I'm getting rewarded for it. Let's go. Could play skirms from here. Skirms or Varus.
Their fear is wise.
Those are disgusting. But it's not that guy. Dude, we were avoiding the Katarina 2. We played the whole stage, didn't verse Katarina 2. Next stage, we verse Katarina 2. But we gotta get our win streak going into the thing if we win here. I can make 20. Oops. Why does it always do that? Super rich.
The dawn is coming.
Or Dawnbringer Riven carry items. Yeah, I can move this out. Put it on the Riven. Yeah, the 4th Dawnbringer. might have done it there, but I want to kind of wait to see if I hit a Nunu as well. So we have 2 angles now. Dawnbringers or A-bomb. I'm still not selling that. The Yasuo was just going to confuse me anyway. Do I wait one? Honestly, I might beat this guy. You have Draconic. If you hit Draconic with A-Bomb, that's really good to get in there. Don't beat this guy. Can't kill that Vlad. Renewer too good.
Give me a target. Less talking, more biting.
Hmm. Ooh.
The dawn is coming.
Let's get this party started.
Hit the A-Bomb. Before I hit the Riven or anything. I'll probably just stand the A-Bomb. I think this board's good enough. For most things. I need to break up the Callista to spread out the items. This board should be pretty strong. I think Draconic's too late anyways. Then the question is, do I want to hold on to the Riven for 1 gold? Yeah, I'll hold on to the Riven. Hold on to these redeems too. Did get the Riven on Carousel, right? So that's why it's worth. I get Riven on Carousel, put these items on it, and we're huge. Other than that, what are we looking for on Carousel? Jojen, Jewel Gauntlet, blue. I mean, we don't have the karma, so it's like odd to build items for a little bit. Don't have any belts either. I guess it would probably be belts we would look for if not for Riven. So we could get frontline getting deployed. Arena 2 guy. Honestly, our losses are pretty clean. Alright, Riven. There's the Riven. With a chain. Nobody wants a chain. Alright. Perfect. We're gonna build a bramble on it. Oh, yeah. Alright, what's everybody else doing? Assassin Man. Aliens. Nightbringer Renewer, though. But so he's Renewer, so he's just AP stuff later. A-Bomb. Tonic Skirms into Bulldozer. And Forgotten, and then Yasuo. He's holding AP on Yasuo. I need to mix things up a little bit. Need a new thing for this brand. My strongest individual is probably just this. Then my next board to play Redeemed a bit. I'm hoping Riven just carries. He has a Jax too. At 3-5. Why does he have a Jax too? Is more reasonable. This guy didn't have a Jax 2. Kind of sucks. Could have had a win streak going into Wolves, but Jax 2.
Rouse thyself for combat.
Where's my Ivern? That's what I want to know. Or my 4th Dawnbringer. Ooh, blue buff?
Let's get this party started.
The dawn is coming.
Ride onward.
Here ends the age of dragons. Give me a target.
I have to focus, but I can't stop
This is
fighting.
karma.
Now we prove our courage.
We're blue buffing that. And that's going in. Over the new. Yee, Lux. We have no tank items. We also need Shred though for our karma to deal damage. I'm taking the Shred. Not a Lux 2, that's not itemizer. Might get a glove, you know.
The untamed know no fear.
Need the front line. Otherwise I'd be down. Maybe it's time for Kazakhs to get out of here. Kazakhs and Italy are the same, but Italy's better later once I 2-star. I guess if I won, I could have kept him around to try and go 6-star. We gotta get through this front line. Or we just gotta RNG shoot around it. Whoa. That front line was way too thick. Dang, he's so rich too. We gotta try and make it to 8 to roll. What? Maybe we're too weak. I don't know. He was pretty massive. We're dead. We don't roll. And it's too late to roll. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Not as much trouble as this guy, but we are in trouble. He is broke and has no 3-stars. We don't have any super good shred for AD, so our Riven can't actually damage that. But hey, this is a good loss. I'm at 34 HP. I want to build Jeweled Gauntlet so I can put IE on her. This IE comes off, right? Eventually this becomes Garen, and the IE goes here. Dual Gauntlet goes here to activate the IE. Rod Hands, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. Now we have karma items. We have shred for said karma. The only thing that we are missing is like frontline. And karma too. An invoker. It's got Heimer. Jesus, we're dead. We're dead. I gotta go, I guess. I feel like I never win if I go here, though. I have to wait one and then get really big in one turn. We're either gonna get 8th or we're gonna get a good placement. But oh, why do I have 2 karmas? I have to wait. I have to wait. We just gotta not die, and then it'll be easy from there. Who cares? Sometimes we get 8th. Play for first, man. Keep thinking it's gonna be this assassin guy, and it's never the assassin guy. He ate my ribbon. Syndra big toss though. Oh, she died before she could toss the A-bomb. Okay. We're fine. Fine. We just need to do a lot of complicated maneuvers very quickly. At 1 life. We're fine. We still beat this, right?
My spirit is unquenchable fire.
Baby, baby. We'll take the Tarek. I don't know. Our only thing we got was a Teemo. We had 12 HP. Game's like, we're gonna make you play Teemo at 12 HP so you can never 2-star and always die. Thanks, game. Thanks for showing me that 5-cost unit to build around. Appreciate that one.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
There will be no peace. Crash the mountain upon me. Danger is coming. The runes decide
Just sold the Aatrox, man. I'm trolling. We need frontline. Wicked Ivern too, but seems pretty troll. Goodbye, cruel world. He found the Garen, and he didn't even roll. Where's my Garen? Anything good? We technically got 8th, but this guy Alta forward out of rage, and we waited, so we got 7th. That guy could have got a 7th if he just waited like 10 seconds. But that lobby was messed up. That's a 4 invoker board, like not a good one, but definitely not a bad one. This guy had Katarina 2 at 2-1. And this guy had Jax 2 at 3-4. Crazy. Couldn't get my foot in the door. Crazy game. Tried to like stack Riven, felt alright. I had a 3-5 2-star Riven and was still losing. When you're losing with a 3-5 Riven 2 with 2 items, it's scary. Foreign Walkers worse than 6 Dawn, you think? Well, it depends what the 6 Dawns are and what the 4 Invokers are. And who has your items. 4 Invokers is at its best when it's powering up Heimerdinger. Because Heimerdinger uses a lot of mana for his cast. 4 Invoker is not at its best when it's powering up Karma that already has a blue buff and has all of her mana stuff intact. Then 6 Dawn is better when Karma's your carry. But it just depends. That's kind of one of the things I like about the game is nothing is necessarily the best or the worst. It's always different, depending on what items you have and depending on what people are doing. But yeah, if we were able to get 6 Dawn there, that would have been sick. But where was my Garen? I got a Teemo instead. So I went 4 Invokers. If I had a Garen and had 6 Dawn here, it'd be sick. Because this is an itemization on Karma with 6 Dawn is disgusting. Didn't see it. Alright, anyways. I think that's going to be it for me today. I started really late because I have the power issues with the storm and all that happening here in Vegas. But, and it's the weekend. I'm just trying to stream every day, so I apologize if you're like, I just showed up. Why is this such a short stream? I'm just trying to stream for a little bit every day. So some of them won't be long. Some of them might be like 10 minutes, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to build the mental habit of turning on the stream. You know what I mean? So if I have like a 10-minute stream every day even, eventually that just sets up my, you know, environment and my habits to cause me to stream more. So, you know, work in progress. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time, probably like midnight, 1 a.m.-ish. I try and do it in the morning for me. Which, that's what the morning is right now. Anyway, take care. See you guys tomorrow.